Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Lawrence going to throw straight away here. That's complete. Here's Kirk. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Hey, kill! Silver!
Etienne on 3rd down. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. Run play only gets back to the line, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Raiders' drive is going to start deep on their own side of the field. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They run for the first time with a rookie from Clemson. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Hand off to the back. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
2nd and 3 now. Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. His first throw is an interception. Oluwakin with the pick. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Motioning the tight end now.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Go, go. 11-11. Here we go.
Trying again following the sack. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Take right open, open. Hey, Lion, Lion. Hey, kill.
Lawrence working from the gun. He'll get this to ETN. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. We send a man in motion. Here's ETN on 1st down. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Catch is made in close. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Hey, go.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Little tax on the extra points. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. on the handoff. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Josh Hines Allen, that time to haul him down. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard for that time, so now 3rd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. He's got time here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. No return on that punt. And it'll be Jaguars football. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
On red.
Lawrence now off the play action. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Rip.
At the 11-yard line.
Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks.
Lou.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Divine Diablo there on the tackle. They pick up a single yard, still well behind the sticks for this 3rd down.
All right, let's go. Sink right. Silver.
Lawrence throwing here. That's taken in by Etienne. Still going through the 25. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go. Hey, Jupiter, 30 left. Here we go.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Red on red.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
They'll give this up the middle. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
13, Lou. Silver.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And it'll be Raider football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
19 tight. Here we go. Track 60.
They'll come out throwing. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Pierce up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. Dump off, caught by his back. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for Raiders first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This is ahead for about 5. Darnell Savage brings that to an end. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
He's got it near the 8. And in for the touchdown. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. 30 left.
Here's ETN to begin the drive.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Gun. Hey, Lions.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders get it back on his 6th interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. It's the Raiders looking at 2nd and 1. From the 28. He'll get this to Samuel. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd and 8. Got a man. Bowers has it. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's a give up the middle. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here he is on 3rd and long. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First down throw, Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
11.
From the shotgun, Lawrence gets everything he has under this throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Hey.
ETN. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Go! Silver.
Now Lawrence. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
11. Stay right open. Here we go.
Lawrence on 3rd and goal. Ooh, we put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
The kick by Shudak is good. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Let's go.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back-to-back carries here. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They give it to Pierce. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
19
This time it's a passing play. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. There's a handoff up the gut. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They give it to him again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And instead of 3 points, quarter 3 remains tied.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely online. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
23. Sink right. Here we go, sir.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. It's caught. This is Gabe Davis. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Here's ETN on the give. Escapes a defender. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Quiddy Pay there to take him down. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Lawrence working from the gun. This is hauled in by Ingram. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Hey, run!
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
This throw is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. On now is Cook to kick this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was a pass.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. On now is Cook to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Got ready.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Simple dive up the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense up to the line fast. To throw it on 1st down. He's on the move. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, we had the interception earlier, a sack right now, you've got to start figuring out a plan for him or he will take over this game.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He gets them the yard back, but still behind the sticks. Upcoming 3rd and 11. Just get the play off. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end.
Ready up.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Check that. Hey, go. Go. Here we go.
Here's a give to ETN. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason.
On the set.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hey, kill. On red. Here we go, son.
Trying it left side with Akers. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Once again, it's Akers. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. It's a gain of 7. Now they've got some options here on 4th down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Cam Little getting the call on 4th down here to put 3 up for the Jaguars. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
And second verse, same as the first. He's bottled up at the line of scrimmage.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Back to the well again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
3rd and long for him here. Brought in close to the 8. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They'll try and punch it in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. Back to throw now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Handoff now, running right. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right, decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
And the defender comes away with it. Darnell Savage with the pick.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Silver.
A give up the gut to Bigsby. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, it's Bigsby. Gets up the edge to the 35. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And they bring him down around the 34. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Red on red.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Red.
They'll try the right side with Akers. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Okay, break.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Hey, run.
They'll run this with Bigsby. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. So great work by the running back there. Brock found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Hits his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They've got to keep moving quick here. Hand off on 2nd and short. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Handoff, headed left, Pierce. And this one does not go far. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he's brought down for a loss. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that grows the lead to 27.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
19 tight. Ready?
Now they'll throw out of the gun. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And now it's 2nd down.
The ability to track the ball Right, ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He'll look to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. One final shot here. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Caleb Farley has it. And the Jaguars are stopped on the return on the final play of this game. So the Jaguars come away with a win in this one. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.